G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? Back in World of Warcraft Mists of Pandaria. Going up to the long climb, perhaps? We spoke with this guy already.
You smell of good fortune.
This path leads to Kun-Lai summit. Good fortune to those who travel to shop at Gummel shops. Alright, so we're gonna go up
May
here.
your feet find good trails.
Now, I was so close to hitting level 58 the last episode, so I just got that final bit of experience. Went back to Stormwind and clicked on the experience eliminator. If you don't know where that is, you can go and I'll show you. Let me show you. So in Stormwind, there's a rogue hiding right there in the corner, and he is known as the experience eliminator. He is stealth, which is, I think, a bit silly, but he is stealth. So if you roam around there, you'll see somebody called the experience eliminator. Just have a look in the back corner, he'll be there. They should make that a little bit more well known that he exists. Anyway, you click on him, give him 10 gold or so, he stops experience being gained. We're level 58 forever now, so we can continue on, complete the, do whatever we're going to do in the expansion, and yeah, if you ever want to take it off, we'll just go back, talk to the guy and say, alright, we're done. Let me gain that experience again. A history of the Veiled Stair, winding like a snake between the fertile lowlands of the Valley of Four Winds and the rolling steppes of Kun-Lai summit. The Veiled Stair is truly a Pandaren wonder. It was hand-chiseled by Pandaren slaves during the Third Mogu dynasty. To the best of our knowledge, this means the steps are over 12,000 years old. The Gummels believe that is very lucky for travellers to count the steps as they ascend. This may be true, but nobody has ever been able to agree on a definitive count. See how many do you submit? I'm not counting 12.
Welcome.
Wow, are you a Pandaren from beyond the mists? What a crazy age we're living in. I just needed a moment to rest here. These steps can really take it out of you. Going up or down, like the little green you got going through your hair. Bit of colour, bit of green, bit of red. I wonder if, can we do the same thing? Can we get a little red going through our hair? A little blue? $12,000 they reckon. I don't know, I doubt that. Four Winds Trader.
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
Ah, almost there. There's a cold mug of relief waiting for me at the tavern in the mist. I can almost taste it already.
Family, friends, food.
Keep going.
These are what matter most.
You're almost there. This is my third trip through the pass. I wish I could say it was getting easier. When you get to the top, there's a wonderful inn called the Tavern in the Mist. Keep your weapons close, though you'll run across all kinds of characters.
Travel safe.
12,000? I don't know, was that like 50? Perhaps previously there were a lot of steps here too.
Many greetings.
The Tavern in the Mists. I guess you are taking 12,000 steps perhaps to get there. We do have a way of counting that, don't we? Isn't there a way of doing that over here in the character statistics? How many steps you've taken? Wealth, consumables. Sure, there's something. Travel, here we go. Oh no, that doesn't tell you. Didn't that used to tell you how far you've traveled? I thought it was part of the character. Doesn't seem to have any count there though. Yeah, it makes sense that it would be total times lolled. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. Yeah, that's interesting. I was sure that it used to say how far you had travelled. Oh well. Tavern in the Mists.
Is there such a thing as a righteous war?
Rathian, the Black Prince. Welcome, monk. My contacts throughout Pandaria tell me that you have been quite busy. I admire your mortals and your initiative. History finds us at a turning point. If you are prepared to meet destiny with me head-on, I will ensure that you are richly rewarded for your efforts. Who are you? I have chosen the name Rathian. To my knowledge, I am the last of the Black Dragons. My father was Deathwing, the Worldbreaker, the aspect of death, the destroyer, but I hope you will not hold that against me. I have no love for my father, whose corruption destroyed my race, or for the red dragonfly who stole away the experiment and experimented on my egg to create me. Let's just say I am unaffiliated, and I am always on the lookout for like-minded heroes. Rathian, who are you?
Speak up.
Once you have earned the respect of His Majesty, the Black Prince, then you will have earned mine. Complete more of his tasks. Until then, be gone. I have nothing to sell to you.
Until next time.
Tong the Fixer.
Buy something.
I don't want to buy anything, but I will
White Tiger watch over.
sell you some stuff.
Enough of that.
Enough of that. Let's make that our home for now. What the heck is going on back here? Bunch of hosen traders. Acting like a bunch of monkeys. The Spring Road. What's going on, Len?
Hello.
I am the retrieval expert for Her Ladyship, Madame Goya. It is her will that guides the ebb and flow of travel on this road. It is my role to ensure certain less scrupulous types do not take advantage of Her Ladyship's hospitality.
There is no hurry.
Robbing robbers of robbers. Ah, a monk. I could make good use of your skills. Our convoy was struck just up the road by a band of marauding Saurok. These marauders made off with some merchandise Her Ladyship, the Madame Goya, had a mind to sell. One does not steal from Her Ladyship. If you recover these items, I will gladly provide you a finder's fee.
Jade Serpent, guide me.
Educating Saurok. The Spring Road is under the protection of Her Ladyship, the esteemed Madame Goya. The Saurok of Hatescale Borough northeast of here require education in this fact. We have warned them before, but sadly, they seem to have a very short memory. Travel northeast to this borough and find their shaman leader, eliminate him, and you will have the gratitude of Her Ladyship, as well as an appropriate bounty. What is going on back here?
May the mists protect you.
Why are their arms like that? It's just the way they ride goats, I suppose. So, I said northeast. But I can see some merchandise over there. Oh, some gummels have died. Grummels. Stabbed with a sword. Ah, poor fella. What do we got over here? Hey there! I don't think you want to go down that tunnel on foot. The Saurok are out in force today, and they are mighty territorial.
Slow down.
Ever been to the Brew Moon Festival? It's a real treat. I'm preparing a big batch of my Kun-Lai kicker for the celebration.
Goodbye.
Survive a trip on the Spring Drifter? That's the
White
Spring
Tiger
Drifter.
watch over
Okay,
you.
I don't want to talk to you. It looks like we need to go down and under. Back to that group we saw before. Grab some merchandise. Oh yeah, we got points to spend. I forgot about that. I don't think I spent the last 2 points that we picked up previously. And we just leveled up, so I gotta spend that. Okay, so we've got 2 monk points. Resonant Fists. Your attacks have a chance to resonate, dealing 147 nature damage. And Bounce Back. When a hit deals more than 20% of your maximum health, reduce all damage you take by 10%. That would be good for a bit of survivability. For now, I'm probably going to have to rework this entire thing though. Tiger Punch. Tiger Palm now has a 10-yard range, no. Also applies an effect which increases your critical strike by 50% for 6 seconds on the target. Sky Reach, Sky Touch. 10-yard range and dashes you to the target. Oh, okay. That's okay. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. Try that out. Bloop, bloop. We're heading into the cabin. So 10 yard. Now the only problem there is that when I'm within 10 yards, they're usually going for me anyway, right? So that charge is kind of worthless. If it was from here, that'd be something. But 10 yards doesn't seem like a huge change. I guess if they're running away, and you're trying to get them before they escape, that's okay. Although other than that, it doesn't really seem worth it. But the 50% critical strike is probably good. I'll stick with it for now. Merchandise, merchandise. Leech fingers. You are our target. Let's go and educate them. Somebody asked me if I like playing the Pandaren. I do. I really am enjoying it. Gotta say. And it's really the only reason why I continue recording. I mean, I do take a little bit of time to suss out what class I'm gonna play next. I don't just jump in there. So you'll find the one that I don't really want to play would probably be one of the last ones I play. But honestly, in all honesty, I know I mess around talking about druids and stuff, but in all honesty, I do like sort of discovering how to play all these classes. Whether I actually end up playing them down the line, who knows? But it's also it sort of helps with PvP. I find because I get a bit more familiar with what they can do. You know, you study your enemy and all that, but you get a little familiar with what they can actually do, so you know whether you can interrupt or how you can counter it, or what to be prepared for. Of course, in between expansions, they go ahead and shake it all up, so sometimes it can be hard to keep up to date, but at least you have a general idea of what they can do. If you don't do that. Yeah, I can't say there's been one class which I've sat back and go, this one I hate. I hate this one. I would never play this one again. They all got their positives and negatives, but overall, they're all really quite well done. In terms of playing gameplay, for you hardcore raiders and so on, yes, you know, the DPS, who is on top of the DPS charts, changes here and there, but in terms of the actual gameplay, yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I'd like it. I do love their mobility. I think that's a big part of it. I was a bit disappointed that you didn't actually use a staff, like in the cutscene, the opening cutscene with Chen. But I gotta say, I've gotten used to it. Right, we are done here. Rob the robbers of robbers. Fly over the top of them.
Welcome. Next one is on me.
Saurok is seldom this bold.
There is no
Our merchandise. Madame Goya will be pleased. You have the gratitude of her ladyship.
Next one is on me.
The deed is done, and the debt must be paid. Here is your reward. You have our gratitude.
Jade Serpent.
Alright, is that it? Bunch of goats over here. What's that? Some heavy impact on the knees. Retired exchange guard. Madame Goya has decided to move her operations to more lucrative markets. It seems like a prudent time to give up a thankless job.
Until next time.
Okay. So Madame Goya used to be here, but no longer. Maybe she's selling in the Dragon Isles or something. So we'll go up and over, back to the... Oh, the tavern. It really is misty over here. Lives up to the name. And so over on this side, what do we got? Gates to the Endless Spring. Meeting stone for Terrace of the Endless Spring. I've got a raid entrance. Okay. Mount up. Right back up to the boat over here.
What do you need? Enough of that. Slow down.
The Spring Drifter. Nobody really travels up the ancient passage on foot. That is just asking for a face full of Saurok if you're not careful. Tell you what, Eggshell and I were just about to set up off-river to Binan village. Want a lift, Eggshell? Your name is Eggshell, okay.
Goodbye. White Tiger watch over you.
The Kun-Lai kicker. Have you ever seen the Blue Moon Festival? The good folks of Binan village host quite a party, and tonight's festivities are catered by none other than yours truly here. I am making my famous Kun-Lai kicker. Think you might come and join us for the festivities? It should be a completely relaxing event with absolutely no danger whatsoever.
Until next time.
Hey, Eggshell.
Oh, many greetings.
You have entered a dangerous place, my lucky do. In this, the Saurok have grown very angry and attack all boats that pass through. We must be on our guard.
What's your lucky do?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go. Ever been to Kun-Lai before? It's great. Long flowing farmlands, beautiful mountains, and absolutely nothing dangerous whatsoever. Hosen attack gobbles. Well, yes, there are problems with the Hosen. Tigers. Yes, and the tigers. Oh, they're throwing stuff at us. Should I take them? Can I take them? Dark Hatch Saurok are very dangerous and very powerful. The spears are just for show. As long as we don't get out of the boat or make eye contact or get hit by a spear, we should be fine. Saurok are very dangerous. It's safe. I brought Lord Walker Cho and his strange companions up this way not long back. The orc tried to punch me. No, you had it coming, waving your incense about in his face. Wait a minute, something doesn't feel right about this. Those refugees? What's going on over there? Do I hear fighting? These people are farmers, not fighters. They may need our help.
What do you need?
Where's the fighting? I don't see any fighting.
Enough of that.
Oh, we made it. Welcome to Binan village.
Goodbye.
Where's the fighting? What's he talking about? What you on about, pal? He looks pretty powerful. Maybe powerful enough to drive the young girl back. Maybe they're in the distance.
Speak up.
Kun-Lai refugee? What is going on here? Welcome to Binan village, monk. I beg you, please help us. Refugees are flooding into Binan from all throughout the steppes. I fear the Yongol have breached the wall.
Until next time, White Tiger watch over you. Goodbye.
More strangers? This day is testing my limits.
Enough of that.
Oh, you are a friend of Cho's. Welcome, welcome. I would serve you a banquet, but as you can see, we are in dire straits at the moment. Say, would you be willing to lend us a hand?
Goodbye.